canonically made his own OC and then is presenting as his own OC.
He is
living a weeb dream.
It's not me. It's Flotsam self-insert fanfiction that he's living. It's not mine.
You just want to be a hot demon boy, don't you?
I decided midway through I wanted to be a hot demon boy, and I was like, how do I change my story?
But how can I do that?
Also, the new Flotsam has studied the katana, and
your supreme proficiency
I
in
have
it.
proficiency in
He
katana.
has expertise
this
in
version
like
of
a weapon
Flotsam,
somehow.
this version.
We should probably go live.
Oh, we're already there. We're already here.
Oh, are we really?
Are we live?
Yeah.
You gotta tell us.
I mean, I was gonna, but then you started talking about OC Flotsam, so I was
That's
like, you know,
prime
let's start.
content
Yeah.
right there.
That's prime starting content.
Yeah,
Even though I
you
think
trick the felon into doing the content, and then it's good.
As long as we're not performing, it's all good.
Exactly. Session 49, fellas.
Oh god, almost 50.
Almost 50 sessions into a game.
Oh man, I should have waited until session 50 to pull out all the cool art
Yeah.
skills. Damn
Yeah,
it.
right.
This one's just gonna be a bunch of stick figures. It'll be fun.
Wait. We have the art for the next one.
We
Hell.
do.
Okay.
We have a secret.
This is ominous,
Oh, no.
but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say foreboding, but
You
sure.
guys like cosplaying as your characters? Because one is going to be a lot easier than the other.
Yeah,
I'm talented.
pretty much.
What do we remember from last week? That was a big one. You were in a
With, like, the
flashback
Goon
as the
Squad.
Goon Squad.
Yeah.
Best part. Gave them all much bigger backstories than they ever deserved.
They had a
They
bunch of
deserve the
kids,
world.
loved ones.
They were all one day
So
away from
many.
retirement.
Yeah.
They're all in a band, barbershop. Like,
They were all running a
Except-
non-profit like animal sanctuary.
the most upstanding citizens, all destroyed by one wizardy boy,
Yeah.
One greasy man.
one greasy
A
man.
greaseman.
Oh no! And the baronet's the grease is hereditary.
Oh yeah.
It's like Venom. Like,
The grease symbiote
yeah.
passed on.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the half demon OC, it's the half baronet OC. Half grease.
Through notes and context clues, you figured out that whatever elk thing you dealt with in the forest oh so long ago was somehow related to the thing that you saw in the vision, and is also somehow related to the thing in the sky now.
Mm-hmm.
And you figured out Quinn might not be who he said he was, as he looks and acted exactly like the king that you saw back in your older visions. And the fact that the king's name was Quinton and his name was Quinn, and that was not a red flag to any of you, was...
I didn't hear that part, actually.
That was like
I didn't
so
hear the name of the
early
king.
on. Like, I was like,
Yeah,
right at the
That was
start.
a year ago.
That was a
Cut us
whole
some
year
slack.
ago. I think one of you did mention that, like, we've heard a Quinn name before, haven't we? So, yeah, now you guys are marching your way down to him to...
I mean, I was on the he's hiding something train start. So.
Yeah, but everyone is...
Didn't we first see him like standing, like looking like forlornly at the like the ocean, like as like a cool anime character intro?
Yeah, he was on the bridge.
I don't remember.
With, like,
Yeah,
all
he was on
the-
the bridge.
Found him on the bridge.
He was just chilling.
That's
It's like, he didn't seem to be on anyone's side. He was just watching because he was curious to see what the hell was going on here. Which is still mildly true, I suppose, if he is the king. But
True ambivalent.
I'm impartial to everything. But
Even himself.
Oh, he's achieved true ambivalency. And speaking of the hereditary Grease, Adelaide might have put the pieces together that Graham might, in fact, actually be a baronet, but just not in the direct sense.
No.
Impossible!
And
You were
rather
the
than
chosen one.
rather than being related to the one you all hate, the one that he killed, apparently, he might in fact be the child of that one's brother, who is suspected of have killed his brother, of slain his bro.
Graham, have you had killings to your brother?
No, his father's the one who has the killings done.
And
his
his
father-
father, and this is the guy who killed with Scar. Done.
Literally, yeah.
I charge you with has killings.
Has killings.
You're under arrest for have had killings your father did, brother.
Look, whether I should actually write down these recaps or not is up in the air at this point, but I think winging them is far fun.
What do you mean? I'm reading from the script you sent me.
Yeah, we should all have an updated one pretty soon.
All right.
Oh, well, resend it.
I don't know, Discord's acting up. But only Adelaide seems to know that right now, so whether they want to divulge that information on your rather long walk back through the woods to the main square of the place, that's completely up to you. But Graham does look perturbed that you have the book that might be containing the secrets to his identity. Even though he was dragged away by Comet.
Can I just look him dead in the eyes
Look at
for an
the sheep.
extended period of time?
Yeah, he's riding the sheep, right? Yeah, I forgot he was on the sheep. What emotion are you portraying to Graham as he stares back at you, Adelaide?
Smug realization.
He has grim realization.
That's like a thought in his mind. He's like, what kind of realization does she have? Oh no, it's smug! Oh,
No, not smugness.
the worst kind.
She's got the little W mouth.
No. The most menacing of expressions.
Alter self. I mean, I can let Quinn know we're coming, or we can try to catch him by surprise.
I think you've already sent birds up to go communicate to birds, have you? Or
I don't think so. I think our birds are just
around?
generally scouting.
Do we need to fight him?
We have questions to ask him.
Right. But you said, like, we need to catch him by surprise. I don't think he views us as enemies, so we should be good to just, like...
I just meant
You know.
question-wise. Because if I communicate with him, I'll probably just tell him, hey, we need to see you, and he might be suspicious about something. Whereas if we
Oh,
find
I
him,
see.
it'd be like, hello.
It might be difficult to get some answers out of him, though, because I remember on the bridge, he was really, really unhelpful with, like, any question that we asked him. Because it was like, we were asking about, like, what was happening in the town. He was just kind of like,
What if we tie him up, and then you do that zone of truth thing that you did? Comment. And then, no matter what he says, we'll know whether or not it's truthful.
Maybe we could try talking first.
As I guess we're strategically deciding how to have a conversation with Quinn, Adelaide is gonna, like, walk up to Flotsam and then just, like, hand him the book. This is an interesting read.
Oh no.
Which book is this exactly?
This is the notebook pertaining to Oswald Baronet's fratricide.
I think that's the correct wordings.
Am I picking up that you're trying to read this, Flotsam? And then
how perceptive is Flotsam?
Perceptive enough, I think.
Yeah,
at this
or insightful. Doesn't
insightful.
matter.
Yeah, he's insightful. I'll look at the book and try to draw any connections that I can from that. Cheeki, I'll look through the book.
Yeah, I guess roll me an insight to see if you get it. How easy it is to flick through, because Adelaide is a beast at speed reading, but see how good Flotsam is at scanning through documents. Apparently hella good is the answer to that.
He sees via scanner, so
I scan the book through my I don't have a mouth. My neck opens up.
Oh no!
Oh no. Yeah, it seems to be like notes and like investigator work that Adelaide's father had done to investigate an alleged fratricide between Oswald and his brother, who was an older brother, so, you know, had more to gain upon the death of the father. Yeah, it mentions how, like, he suspects Adelaide's father that he killed both his brother, his brother's wife, and his 2 children in hopes to claim all of his revenues.
Estates.
Yeah, just like
stocks,
everything.
and bonds.
And with how Graham's been like this entire time with the baronets and like his disdain for this one in particular, you feel like he might be related to that in some way.
Okay.
And with an 18,
and to be clear,
this
this is Graham. Which relative of this is of Graham's? Because I actually am not sure that. So this is Graham's uncle who's accused of this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just be like, I turn back into regular Flotsam, and I'll just be reading, while we're like walking along. Thank you, Adelaide. Yes, I'll, of course, I think while we're walking, it'd be a good time to look this over, and I'll start to thumb through it. While we walk to where it is we're walking.
Do you send out any "Hey Quinn, we want to talk" messages as you're walking, or
no? We're gonna just walk to the main area we were in, where we saw Quinn last. Kind of see where he is, if he's there.
All right, let me roll to see where he might be.
Gotta roll where he's at.
Yeah.
Using dice in D&D.
Couldn't be me,
Oh,
dude.
how quaint. How quaint of you.
Oh, no.
Oh no, what happened?
No,
Are you posting memes without me?
no.
No way.
I'm gonna be mad.
Also, I think Adelaide, either Adelaide or Comet has already told the group about the, what was it, Prophet? Like, the mercenaries are being held by the Prophet, according to Quinn.
Yeah, the 3 main knights that were hanging around.
Right.
Seem to have been captured in some way.
So we also have to, like, maybe check up on them, make sure they're okay.
As you wander back into the main courtyards, away from the rest of the cultists that were down below, you do see a familiar robed dude hanging out in the upper central ward.
Ooh.
Oh,
these rather empty streets.
Not by the husk.
Yeah, he seems to be investigating. You could swear he's talking to them, like you hear someone talking, but as you draw closer, they stop.
Wait,
And,
like someone that isn't Quinn?
No, you feel like it's one person talking, so
Oh, okay.
pretty easy to hear over the non-other sounds of the huge bat things flying over their head. There's not much other sounds in this place. And as you do walk back into the main square, they take notice of you and kind of straighten themselves up. They were kind of kneeling down, looking at this husk a bit more closely than most people you think would get to them.
I would like to walk up to Quinn. And I'll say,
Hey, Quinn! Are you the king?
God damn.
Roll an insight to see if you can get him flinching. Ooh.
that's good for Ra. That's really good for Ra.
Oh, this be some kind of like charisma to maintain face.
Literally.
Yeah. No, there's like a facial twitch that kind of just happens as you just bleat that out so vehemently, and his eyebrows kind of goes wild. And he kind of straightens up his posture. Yeah. What made you come to that conclusion?
I don't know. Your name's Quinn, and the king was name's Quentin, and also we saw you in a memory or someone who looked just like you, and you were said to be the king. I don't know. We just figured. Why aren't you in the castle? What are you doing walking around, just looking at stuff?
he like lingers on you for a moment, just looking, and then kind of like looks at the rest of you. Why are you all standing around this man?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start getting closer too.
I'm definitely not aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, like, very openly.
Oh,
There's
sorry. I didn't realize. Is that like a secret? Should I have been quieter about that?
Not a secret, it's just not everyone has been through memories or assumes that I would be the king. A relation, maybe, but to be the king.
Do you know where the king is now?
Of course I do. Where have you been?
Where are they?
Your suspicions are true. Do not act like you do not know what you know. I am
Oh,
Quentin.
so you. So now I'm fascinated because you don't look older than when we saw like a vision of you, really. And also, if you're going by like Quinn, is that like a code name? Like, are people supposed to think that you're like the king's son or something?
I'm not sure what I want him to think. I don't think I care too much what they think. I guess it's just much less confusing when you don't walk around claiming to be the king when you look nothing like the king that they know.
The king they know?
Oh yes, a much older me.
Is this your true form?
He shakes his head. This is merely
Shakes
me
his
when
head,
I was
yes.
in. This was merely me when I was in my 20s.
So where is your true form?
He kind of cocks his head a little. I'm not sure if you consider it my true form, but my other body is up there in the castle.
Can I make an... I would like to make 2 checks if I could. Could I make an investigation check to see if there's like an illusion on Quinn? Like a disguised self or something like that?
Sure, roll me a Arcana.
Oh, Arcana? That's the same, by the way, I guess.
You're not sure. A lot of what this dude's kind of kitted with could be. And, you know, you've seen Flotsam pretty convincingly walk around as a demon boy for so long.
I guess what's like kind of tripping me up is the fact that he said he had another body. So my first thought was disguise self, but then I'm like, wait a minute, disguise self disguises your real body. So could I make, if I can't tell if this is an illusion without like actually touching it, could I make an Arcana check to see if I would be aware of those like really like late level spells that allow you to make duplicates of yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, roll me another Arcana, but maybe with disadvantage since this one's wild.
It's pretty hefty.
Yeah, you're not sure.
All right, so not knowing what the hell is going on, I'm gonna kind of just casually approach, and then I'm going to see if I can touch his arm, like if it's solid or if this is just like a whole illusion and we're being fooled.
Yeah, he doesn't do much to stop you. Like you poke and prod at him. He seems human enough. Other than like armor and tattered clothing and everything.
Did you make this body?
He shakes his head. No, I forgot about this. Your father. He kind of looks over at you, Adelaide. This was his contingency should something have happened to me. He promised to make sure I was safe if something was to happen to me. So I believe he set up some sort of spell to preserve my spirit in some way. So when I died up in that castle...
Huh?
When my much older self died up in the castle, I was transported to a much younger body.
So, did he make this body?
I would have to assume so. I didn't advise him on the whole process.
Let me see. Do I have...
Hey, does anyone have that really useful spell that allows you to detect magical...
I was already looking for it. I don't think I have that, though.
Because out of game, I'm thinking that either...
Oh, I do.
This is like just straight up the clone spell, or he's like a golem and he's got like 2 gems.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the gems.
Yeah.
So...
You have 2 gems.
Yeah.
What are your gems? Give us your gems.
Quinn. Gems.
How many gems do you have inside your body, if you had to guess right now?
You're right. If it just as a general rule, as a prediction, Quinn, I'm gonna look for something if you're okay with that.
He kind of...
Yeah, sorry if we're getting a little invasive here. We just are very fascinated that you're not dead.
And I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yeah, you cast it. There isn't much magic on him. Like, you can tell he's got magical items. Like, he's got like a ring or 2 that look magic. He looks like he's got magic on him, but it doesn't look like his body itself as too much, but roll me a perception, I suppose.
Yeah, let me super quickly 30 if you okay. Question. Do I sense like anything from Flotsam?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I guess not much than you would usually sense. The slight resonation of, like, archaic golemancy, much ancient golemancy, than the ones you've seen
Yeah, I want to
before.
see if I can detect the whole, like, the gem stuff.
You can definitely, there's no correlation between him and
Okay.
Flotsam.
Okay. You said perception, right?
Yeah. With that, you could definitely tell that, like, the slightest aura of necromancy to him.
Oh.
So, let me get this straight. Are you a robot, or do you bleed? Like, are you biological?
I am very flesh and blood. I bleed,
you know
I
where
cry,
this-
I love, I run, I... all the range of human things.
Right, well, more people than just flesh and blood can do that, but...
True.
Oh. I want to... Do you know where this body came from?
I'm afraid you'd have to ask Antoine about that. He's the one who did it. I do remember it requiring one of my fingers. He kind of looks down at his hand. They both have all their fingers, which I seem to have been returned upon
Okay.
gaining this.
So here's a question. You've got two bodies. One died, and you went into this other body. And this is all before the big blue thing in the sky?
He nods. When I woke up in this
So,
body, I thought I would take the second chance I was given to attempt what I was planning much longer ago. I had nothing to lose at the time, so I thought, why not?
And what was it that you
So
were
how did you
planning?
die?
He gives you a look. He gives you a look that might insinuate that it was not a very good way to be dying.
Well, look, I don't really think this is a good place to stick around. We need more clarification on who the past prophet is. And also, we need you to meet with somebody to get better answers.
Very well.
So I guess the most important one is, what do you mean by the prophet?
The prophet, the one who leads all the cultists. The head honcho.
And where are they?
Probably in their hideout.
Which is...
Eastward, just before you get to the prison and asylum. You defeated Godfrey, didn't you? He was on... You literally walked right past it.
Wasn't that a church?
A church can be many things. You think the people here have need for religion now?
I remember. It's from way in the back.
I mean, it seems like religion is the one thing they're latching onto, so kinda?
Latching onto or leeching off of is different, I feel. They're using it to justify their weird, archaic behavior.
Okay, so how long ago did you die?
How long ago? He opens his book.
Dear diary, today I
Dear
die.
diary, how long ago did I die? When did I say all this shit started happening? Like a couple of years ago, wasn't it? From the get-go? When was that?
I think it was a year since the thing in the sky.
Yeah, it's been like a good year or two since. I think I don't know when did it all? This is why you should do a much better note-taking than I have.
So what I remember when we were in Silas's hometown is that they have been essentially being resurrected for like an entire year, like every all these months, which is why they were like so drained. So I imagine that's when it all sort of started, but obviously there was like stuff leading up to it that people weren't really privy to it at the time.
Not too long ago, within the last 5 years, we'll say.
So Ra,
if not,
is basically trying to figure out, like, she's trying to see if this guy died as a result of this sort of cataclysm with this thing coming up, or if he died before then and it was like his new body that sort of set these events in motion.
You feel like he died and then, upon realizing he has life again, decided to do this stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. So Quinn, you know, why were you sending Oswald Baronet into some weird catacombs all those years ago?
Yeah, why?
Oddly specific. But we, in our studies, had found that there might have been a creature living down there. Something chaotic. Something not from this world that had powers we might be able to draw on in some bid for enlightenment, I suppose. I sent them down there to investigate it.
What did they come up with?
Well, they found a beast that they suspected being of outer planular origin that had landed here generations before we even existed. And we took some of it to look at.
Where?
To the castle's laboratories. That piece of flesh is what you are seeing in the sky now. Well, after I used it to attempt to rebirth it into this creature.
Cool! This is a huge question that we've had since we got here that you've just answered for us. We appreciate that. So, follow-up. What happened to the original thing? Did you guys kill it? Did you leave it alive?
We left it alone. It took too many to get what we have.
So why rebirth it?
I want to harness its power. I want to use its power to go back. More than my first death allowed me. If I can go back to when I started everything. I mean, some of you have lived here. You know how bad Old Ava is as a city. You know how putrid and disgusting the people have become. When you become king at a young age and you have snakes as advisors who only use you to gain their sick desires, it leaves a bad taste in one's mouth.
So, being a king was too hard, so you did all this, you go back to a time where it wasn't as hard to do?
I'm gonna go back and do it right.
Man, seriously fucked up. You ruined everything.
And Ra just walks away.
Does would that work only here?
What do you mean?
You want to go back, but what you did is only affecting this city, not outside. So if you go back, the ripples from here wouldn't go away.
That is one thing Antoine had warned me about. Time is a thing one should rarely mess with, if not never. But
And who is Antoine?
Adelaide's father.
Okay, I wanted to see what he would say.
Yeah.
I still don't trust this guy. So. But you understand that your plan, all of it, is over. There is no more going back. You have to understand that you've lost control. If you were meant to harness the power of this thing, you failed in doing so.
He kind of cocks his head a little. And how do you figure that?
Are you saying that you somehow still wish to use this thing's power?
As far as I am aware, everything is going exactly how I planned it.
You planned on dying?
No. Ever since I got up from dying, things are going how I planned it. Finally, things are going how I planned it. And when I go back, things will continue to go that way.
So, all of this, the death of your people, the constant torture of death and rebirth, all for the purpose of feeding this thing, to grow in its power so that it can send you back. This was your plan.
He nods.
No matter the level of pain or harm that you might inflict upon the citizens that are your subjects.
Put into its simplest form, I plan to use the power of that creature to teleport myself, with what I know, back to when I first started to rule so I can make the right decisions, rather than all of the wrong ones.
What is Silas's reaction? I'm gotta look back.
He is red in the face, about to fucking beat this man to death.
I'm going to go back and provide myself a second chance.
What mistake did you make?
Look around. This whole city, even before what happened. I heard none of that. That was all just loud.
Sorry. Basically, Ross screams like, "This is all you're doing, you idiot! You don't deserve to be king. You're you're a moron."
Well,
everything I see here seems to have stemmed from that. If you're trying to undo the mistake you made to undo a mistake,
No, Comet, he's just talking about before he became, whatever he is now.
Wait, Raw.
No.
I want to hear it from him.
Hear what?
What mistake caused all this?
Well, there were plenty in my 40 or so given years in rule. Trusting the baronets being one of the biggest ones. Letting the people use a young king's ignorance to fuel their perversions, their... Trust me, this place was not a good place, even before I started to cast it even to a worse place.
Does he recognize Graham?
It doesn't seem so.
Okay.
I recognize I've failed
So,
everyone who has lived here.
Yeah.
so what would you do if, for example, that giant thing in the sky died and you didn't get to go back and your whole legacy was just one of utter failure and depravity? What then?
Well, then I hope who steps up next does a much better job than I did. You understand, in taking upon this task on myself, I have come to a level of disconnect with this timeline already.
Oh, yeah. No, that was obvious. We all could see that.
And perhaps we haven't spoken enough on this issue. Do you know why the 5 of us are here?
You are sent in here by the neighboring kingdom to, I assume, stop whatever it is happening.
Well, then you're being awfully
That's right.
flippant with your information. What, do you think we just can't stop you?
I'm not too sure. No one certainly has gone this far into the town. I suppose if there was anyone, it would be you guys.
I don't know if this is smart to say, but we've already stopped part of it. We've seen the bits of that thing that's up there. It knows about us. We're doing our best to make this place a little better.
Sometimes things get a lot worse before they get better. Many of you have ties to this place, do you not? If you could go back like I would you not change anything? Your father not being imprisoned by baronets? Your whole town might still be there, Silas?
No price is worth what you're trying to do. What we're here to do is not go back and stop you from committing these awful atrocities. We're here to clean up your mess. That thing in the sky is going to get destroyed before you have a chance to go back in time to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Sorry to say, but we're here to finish that job. And the only reason I don't all out attack you right now is that there's really not a point while that thing's still in the sky, because you'll be brought back. But mark my words, when we're done with that, I'm gonna come for you.
You don't have the first idea how to deal with that thing in the sky, do you? What, are you gonna hit it with your little metal swords?
I imagine a really, really strong impact impact with the sun or some other thing would destroy it. And if that can destroy it, then there's probably less intense ways to destroy it.
You're going to throw a sun at it.
Rather into the sun. I don't know. I got some ideas brewing.
Well, you continue to brew your ideas. I will continue mine.
I'm gonna grab Silas by the shoulder. I see him walk. I'm gonna try to like put my arm around his shoulder. Quinn, what's your favorite flower?
He kind of turns to you, kind of looks down a little bit, having to think about it. What is his favorite flower? I don't know. Random flower. Random flower generator? What?
Just look up flower.
Yeah.
Or just make one up. Just make one
Google
up.
Flower.
The sunflower.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What a choice.
If this keeps happening, the last time I see you, I'll know what to bring to your grave. Oh, it's celebrating in silence. We couldn't hear any of that.
And what flower are you bringing to your sisters, Comet?
My sister's grave doesn't exist.
If I could go back, she would be alive.
Silas is
I
gonna
have-
comment.
There'll be no request from this city for her to come here.
What, the order that you sent out?
No, that the baronets did.
But someone else will.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to stop them then. I'm cleaning up my mess.
But what mess? I mean, it just seems like you're pinning everything on the baronets.
There are many others, but they're the ones we share in disdain.
You're not cleaning up a mess. You're just getting out of here and getting a new place to fuck up.
If the moral ambiguity of this has you hasted in your efforts to stop me, then disregard everything and just assume I'm birthing on a new beast to destroy the world. If that helps you justify yourself. And then swing.
You can't paint yourself as a victim and then blame us for bringing paintbrushes. We don't know what your plan ends with. But we have an idea of how to stop that.
Or come to me when you have the full idea.
Don't worry, we'll find you.
Actually, yeah, nothing. I think Ra's done with this guy. She's gonna just start going back. Did we have a place that we were gonna go to after this? Was it just back to the?
I think just
might.
back to the balcony.
home base?
We do have for
Were
now
we-
we have to save.
Or you could
All
hit
right,
up the hideout and
Go
see.
to where the prophet. Were we gonna go confront them?
Yeah, that was my that's when I remember the most. But if we have something to do before then, maybe.
Comment. May I do something that would be very therapeutic for me?
I was gonna say, can we just jump this guy?
I don't know. You get one.
Awesome. I'm gonna walk up to Quinn and just fucking right cross him.
Before
And then just walk
because I can
away.
hear this happening, I would like to send my familiar over to give the help action so you get advantage on this attack.
Well, being completely aware that you guys might do this, he absolutely has something prepared. Nah, I mean, I don't think you need to. I don't think. I think I just gotta. This dude's pulling out an epic spell, boys. He's a little bit of a chronomancer for a reason. You're getting time stopped, buddy. You are absolutely getting frozen in time. Yeah, he whips out a full-on time stop. You and everyone but Quinn, I suppose, time stops completely for you. And they're allowed to take some epic turns.
Oh no.
I love high-level spells, buddies.
I hope you rolled a 1 on your D4, Cheeki.
It's +1, so, you know, at least I'm getting a 2.
A whole movie.
A whole movie to it.
Please just let it be mage armor and mirror image. That would be great.
He doesn't leave.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a whole D4 and got 4, so he can do like everything.
Oh.
You don't. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. Oh, what do I do here? What do I do? Oh, he's got everything.
I mean, he can kill Silas all he wants. He'll always be back tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done it before.
I know what are we gonna make you make?
God.
Can you please make me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, I'm really good at those. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Doesn't. Oh, never mind.
Doesn't who?
Nothing. I don't know what spell you're casting, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna challenge anything.
No, I don't think time stop. Do you guys get a save against time stop? Because that's like insane if you don't.
No.
It's kind of epic.
No, but it
like,
ends the moment you do something offensive. It's sort of like invisibility.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought the time stop ended when if you like, because I had it anyway. I think the way that time stop works is that like if you do anything that affects anyone else, it ends.
So doing a ton of really cool buffs to yourself is usually the move, and then on your last turn, that's when you do your opener.
Yeah. I think then
Or you could just run.
They do that, and then from 150 feet away, some direction,
Whoa.
you fail an intelligence saving throw and take 9 psychic damage. Your intelligence and charisma are now both 1, by the way.
Oh no!
Feeble-minded, Silas.
He hits you in the brain with the feeble mind. From cross map, baby.
Ooh.
Wow, that's mean.
Hey, you swung at him.
Now that's
And he's like somewhere. No, I'll put him in the top right corner, but he's somewhere.
Yes.
So, in the blink of an eye, your sword tumbles to the ground, and you're a bit of a drooling mess right now. As you're kind of just standing there, like your eyes go full primal, like you go animal mode. Ooh.
The last thing you remember is just immense hatred towards that man.
I'm gonna go
boy.
probably try to pick him up in a kind of way.
Oh yeah, he just there's like a gust of like a rush of
sure he's
leaves on the
gone.
ground.
What's wrong with Silas?
Oh yeah, he's off map. He's out of there.
See you, nerds.
Peace.
The nerd bashed us.
Ah. Do I know, like, I mean, I'm assuming...
The creature's intelligence and charisma scores become 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify friends and follow them and protect them.
Cheeki,
what's up?
Might I do a little bit of... Well, first let's
absolutely. Absolutely.
Can we roleplay?
He just roars at the ground and then punches it.
Just like Silas? Silas? Are you okay?
Pure, just slit eye.
You are so uncomfortable. You're wearing like armor and stuff. Like it's you're uncomfortable.
It's just am going to sit on the ground and then put face in hands and weep out of anger.
Yeah.
And
frustration.
Silas, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's just gonna look up at you really confused and freak out more.
I want to get... Yeah, go ahead.
Morally ambiguous question.
Can you slap him out of it?
Yeah, no. I can, or Comet can communicate with animals with very low intelligence. Would this count? All they have to do is be an animal for me to be able to talk with them.
I will allow it, but like this, like some of the creatures you'd be talking to have had some amount of intelligence.
Okay. Does a rat have?
Yeah, some animals have an intelligence of 3.
Yeah.
This is intelligence of 1. This is like the lowest animal intelligence you could have.
Yeah.
I would like to maybe reach out to touch Silas and cast tongues. Which it grants the creature I touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears, and it says any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target and understand what it says. So I guess technically, I don't know if I guess Silas can't speak, but I'm trying to get so that Silas can understand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna be like, Silas, it's Flotsam, your friend, and I'm gonna like reach out and pat the kitty, and cast and like transfer over beep, 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 boop. And so now you can understand. Silas, can you understand me?
It's just gonna reach out, grab Flotsam, pull him in for the tightest hug, to like the point you can hear metal creaking a little bit.
Oh, no.
Okay, we need to get to safety. The bad man is still out there.
will stand up and just hold Flotsam.
I think we should leave.
Adelaide,
somewhere
did
to go.
either of you see what just happened?
You mean where he went, or what he did, or what?
Both? He was here a second, and then he was just gone with a pop, and then Silas is like this. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I expect it was really high-level magic. Did either of you figure this out?
Can I do an Arcana?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not even gonna make the roll. I just assume Rod doesn't know what the fuck this is.
Oh,
You guys are rolling one-off crits a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, you've dealt with, like, wizards escaping, like the previous one, he just went invisible and, like, hopped away. Like, you feel like for him to get away just so cleanly, no trace at all, you feel like very high-level magic was just in play. And with how dangerously he's been using magic, you think some not like no holds bars kind of magic.
Yeah.
But the fact he didn't have to make any incantation or like gestures, like this dude's pretty powerful if he doesn't have to be throwing up gang signs to do anything.
He cast it without a wand.
Ooh, it's in his pocket.
We need to get somewhere safer. Let's head back.
And I'm gonna approach Silas. I'm gonna cast spell magic to try to remove whatever happened.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to roll this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to roll that.
Because it does say what it can be ended by, but I think the dispel magic also counts because that's for all magic.
Can Comet give you guidance on this? It's an ability check, I believe, right?
Probably.
Ability check using your spellcasting ability. So I get intelligence check?
Yeah.
Yes?
I can give you guidance.
Flotsam could also inspire you if they have one, I suppose. If and they want.
And if I had a helpful thing to do, I would do that too.
Jump up and down.
I'll give.
I'll be the cheerleader.
You'll give him a
That's not gonna cut it.
I was gonna say, can I give?
Yeah. You can give him your
For
D8.
each spell level of 4th level or higher on the target,
Higher.
make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. So, yeah, no.
If you, you can roll a D, it's D6 still? Or was it D8 yet?
D6.
D6.
No, it's a D8.
It's a D8.
It's a D8.
So with Flotsam's
I think,
guidance,
yeah,
let's see.
with inspiration,
So how much-
D8 and guidance, you might be able to make it.
Oh yeah, and a D4.
I don't think you can make it now.
Ooh, yeah, you
You'd
need
have
to get max on the
burn
D4.
another slot.
Rip.
He just puts his head in your hand.
Yeah, Flotsam, you kind of grabbed by Graham a little. He's like, yeah, we gotta go now. He kind of points off to, like, bats quickly encroaching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Everyone,
Alright,
Silas,
let's go. Let's move.
Silas should be able to understand with the limited.
Drop it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's just move. Like,
Graham picks
you
up
know.
your huge sword, kind of holds it above his head as he starts running.
I guess we'll head back to the Tabaxicafe.
I want to not be here.
Mhm.
yeah, we got to get back to our home base.
Hell yeah, you do. Go to that.
Hylos is gonna stand there for a little bit and then see everyone running away and then go, oh.
Yeah, Graham goes quickly. Come on, let's go. Here, boy.
I'm gonna try to like lead Silas so he doesn't lag behind.
Mm-hmm. You run through the lowest entrance. There are a few cultists hanging about, but they don't really stop you. They all seem like in a big rush, so they never really do bother to stop you in the squares.
Unless we're like fighting them or something.
Yeah, they give you like a strange, like an eyebrow raise as you seem to be heel-toeing, but you'll quickly run across the bridge and bust your way back into the Barbican. Let me make sure everything is how it should be.
Oh, it'd suck if the police were here.
One intelligence and one charisma. You just see the police that go and just rage immediately.
I hate him. I just need a Graham. That's all I need.
I'm just waiting for the Sikkim order.
Get him. You all run across the bridge. The guards open the gate kind of quickly at your haste, and then kind of jam it closed behind you.
I know a way to immediately cure this, but it's so out of game.
How much money is in the party inventory? That's like for when people need it.
It's
505 and is what's listed.
If no one's taken any, 505. We're going back to 505.
I want to add a couple spells to my spell book.
Alright.
Well, we need to find. Can we like investigate Silas? I don't know how long the spell lasts.
It lasts for 30 days.
Man, well, you don't know. You can roll Arcanas. You can roll Arcanas to see if you figure.
Yeah.
How about we go to let's go to Lawrence and let's all pool our minds together and maybe get an advantage on an Arcana check or something.
Everyone just throw me a pool of Arcana. Someone's bound to get it.
Nope.
Someone's bound to get it.
Any second now, someone's gotta get it.
Someone's bound to get it. Someone better.
Someone's got to
bound to get it. Someone's bound to get it.
Why is Lawrence having no intelligence?
I'll throw mine into the ring. Yep.
Get in there.
My -5.
Think, brave.
Lawrence,
What's wrong with me?
I don't know why, but
need
Lawrence
your
has
help.
0 intelligence. What's the man doing?
My brain.
But he did get an 18. So you bust in, kind of jumps as it kind of takes to the corner, and Lawrence looks up, very concerned, and you give him the rundown, and he quickly starts flicking through all kinds of notes and books as you all stand around and think hard, but just can't seem to get it. But he very triumphantly pulls out a page of a book. He's like, I think I got it. I think it's a high level enchantment, but well, how much time do you have on your hands?
well, I don't know, but if Graham and Adelaide and I, and maybe even Comet, if Comet can do it, are all trying to dispel this effect. At some point, one of us has got to get it, right?
Oh, is that what Adelaide?
Yeah, that's
Yes. So I need to add it to my spellbook because for the first time, I need it. I didn't think I was going to need this spell, but now I'm realizing, oh, damn, I really do. I need this spell.
I can try to do what Adelaide. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
If you don't have 30 days, then you can any of you cast Wish?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody?
We wouldn't be in this mess if we could.
Good point. Can anybody cast Heal? Greater Restoration, maybe.
That's like a fit. That's like
Yeah.
a fourth.
Then
What
this-
does this look like? People from Legend? Like, come
No,
on.
you're way more epic than anyone around here. Don't kid yourselves.
Okay, alright. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. But all I know is I've seen people use that spell to get rid of other magical effects before. Adelaide has done it a bunch of times. I know it's really useful. I've just been like kind of procrastinating adding it to my book, but I need to add it to my book. And this is like an emergency.
He hands you
And I
the
haven't-
tome full of the spells.
So, yeah. Ra is going to spend the next 6 hours adding just magic to her spell book. And that's all she's going to do.
I'm
then
just gonna try it.
Yeah.
I got Dispel Magic, so I can just try it if that's good enough.
Yeah, you just got to get an 18 or
Mhm.
above.
All right. Well, I cast Guidance on myself.
I'm gonna
Can inspire
try
as
and-
well.
to focus. Yeah, I'll play some music to focus.
To
I'm gonna
calm
run
the
out of bardic
mind.
inspiration here,
I'm gonna
but
put 2 hands on Silas's face.
Very soft.
Mhm.
So I have to roll for the just like a spell
It's just
ability,
like a
ability check.
straight wisdom, I think, right? Or is it a save? It's an ability
I
check,
think it's-
so just flat wisdom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's math this out. If you get an 8 and a 40, you might... You'd have to get very high on the next 2 rolls.
All right,
Yeah,
here's a
you
D8.
you have to hit the 6 or the 8. I think 6 to 8.
Yeah, I don't think that's
No.
going to make it.
It's,
Yeah, no.
Yeah. 14.
Miles at this point is going to start like getting the sense of the panic of everybody, and also start to panic a little bit.
It's all right. It's all right.
For
We'll
8 hours,
figure
you can
this out.
understand what we're saying with the tongue spell. So, like,
Yeah, they can still talk to you.
after my 6 hours are up, I'd have to also prepare it, which would take like what, an hour?
Yeah. If not like a long rest even, right? I don't know about switching out.
I mean,
I think
wizards
Yeah.
prepare spells after a long rest.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it'd have to
they
be a
do.
whole long
I,
rest.
so I don't think I can.
Tongue-
Yeah.
Tongues is only 1 hour, by the way. Tongues
Mm.
here's
is,
the thing,
still
though.
up,
It's only
Well,
Yeah.
I can do it
I can
2
give
more
it another
times.
shot.
Yeah, I can do it 2 more times. And then I won't be able to try again. I
can-
get.
I can give someone bardic inspiration 1 more time before a short rest.
I think. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of getting more meta, but probably give it to Adelaide. If we're gonna try doing it like this.
I will try.
I mean,
Here,
well,
Adelaide,
it's
you
not that
try.
meta. We saw Adelaide just
will
like repeal
try.
the spell on that mini boss golem thing, so we didn't even have
Yeah.
to fight it. If we remember that, that was a dispel magic too. So we know she's like good with that spell.
Plus, you can
So
use
here
4th
goes-
levels
Such a
and
nerd.
stuff.
This is what happens.
That's what I'm saying. Where I can do it 2 more
Yeah.
times because I got a 4th level spell.
So yeah, int with another inspiration, double inspiration.
Oh no!
I think you'd have to
Jesus.
roll just about max on the next 2 dice.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you'd be 1 off if you were at max.
yeah.
Dang. All right, I can try it 1 more time too. Me and Adelaide are just.
Yeah.
Get rid of the magic.
I can do a D4, but I'm no more D8 for me.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't. I have to. I'm gonna go and rest.
Yeah, just go.
Hey!
Never mind. I'm coming back.
Put the heart of the cards into this one. And all of the sudden, like, just eyes, pupils dilate, just like the Big Bang Theory intro plays through your head as you regain enlightenment.
Oh no!
And you can finally understand again.
It's just push hands forward and hug comment.
Oh.
And the weirdest part is you remember it all.
All the
Silas,
feebleness.
Can you?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna say in primordial. Can you understand this?
I think still because
Apparently.
you got tongues. Yeah, still got tongues up. So
Okay, just making. I'm just making.
Next time I see
My primordial accent.
I'm just
next time
glad
I
you're
see
doing
Quinn,
it.
oh, no.
I'm sorry, but I am going to dismember him.
I think we need to be a little bit more careful around Quinn now knowing the things that we know.
Hell yeah.
I don't think he'll be as friendly as he was before. But-
I hate royalty.
Adelaide.
Hmm?
I think we need to ask your dad some questions.
I mean, we can see what he knows. He doesn't have much of his memories. But alright.
If we mention the shard to him, do you think he might know where there's more?
The shard of the moon? One
The
we've been
memory
using
shard.
Oh, the memory shard. I mean, we can ask.
Before
Time to talk
we
to
go,
my dad.
before we go talk to your dad,
My
I'll just
dad.
kind of reach out and grab your hand, Adelaide, and just say, "Thank you."
Pull my hand away. Your hands are sweaty.
I can't sweat my hands.
Yeah, I guess you are a feline thing. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll grab his hand. Oh,
I'm gonna walk like side, like catch up with Adelaide's gate as we go to the like the house.
Mm-hmm.
I read through the book.
And was it insightful?
I think it casts the cast of characters was certainly what interested me the most. Such a personal cast of characters relating a lot to our own situation, and it causes me to worry. Especially, is Graham by us?
No. Once you kind of came in, like he's still holding Silas's sword. He's like, he's a bit like just frozen in place, just kind of looking out the other gate. He like did not really partake at all in the helping of Silas right then. Whether he's like freaked out or not, you're not sure.
It makes me wonder about the nephew character in this story. What was your analysis of the book?
Well, you know, it really gave us a new light on characters we thought were familiar. You know, adds them more. Given depth, we can understand where they're coming from a bit more than we could before.
Do you think, how do you see the story going? If there were to be a sequel written.
Well, I don't think I've gotten to that part of the book yet. You know, all the other story threads have to wrap up.
And is this a book that you plan on sharing with anyone else? Now that I'm returning it to you, and I'll give it back to.
Well, I do know someone who's been dying to give it a read. He couldn't take his eyes off it.
And who are you doing that to?
Yeah, towards Graham.
Graham. Okay. All right. Well, if there's anything you should need to discuss further, thank you, Adelaide.
Very well, Flotsam. Not nice.
I can't prove anything. Silas, I think
Well,
yeah, come back here. I think it might be a good idea for you to take a break.
I mean, I'm feeling fine, just... It kind of felt like dying again. In a weird way.
I think that's why we need to take a break.
I'm uncomfortable being comfortable with that idea. Where the hell's my sword? Did I drop it?
I think it's over there.
A horizontal glance, you can see the huge sword that Graham is holding.
I can take that. I'll walk up behind him.
Yeah, there's no resistance. You kind of just unsheath it from his grasp.
Thanks. That's it. He'll start walking away.
He gives like a half-hearted, just corner of the mouth smile.
Mhm.
Doesn't really move to look at you or anything.
Thanks for your help, Grab. Go inside.
He kind of watches you go with a confused expression.
Well, I mean, like for the sword, really.
You're wandering inside.
Mhm.
And one, I suppose you'll catch him. He's kind of like stoking the fire. He just like finished cleaning it out and replacing the fire, the wood. He's just holding the flame, Tulsifer style. Chucks it back in.
Fence. I see Adelaide come inside, and I think I'm gonna kind of gesture for Silas to follow me. I don't think he wants to be here for this line of questioning.
All right. Where we going?
I'm gonna put you to bed.
We'll tuck you in.
Yeah, extremely.
Yeah, you guys walk in. He kind of stands up and dusts his knees off and looks at you, Adelaide, and then kind of like gives you the one up and down as you're probably now wearing his coat from when he looted it. And a smile just creeps across his face as he kind of gestures to the classic bring it in gesture.
Give him a hug.
He gives you the firmest pat on the back.
Oh.
Adelaide, would you like me to leave?
Yes, that would be nice, Flotsam.
Understood.
He grimaces. No. Am I in trouble?
No, not at all.
Are you in trouble?
We went back to the estate. We went into your study and then your secret study. And we found out a lot of what is going on. We ran into someone we've seen around. His name is Quinn, but he is the king.
He kind of like glances out the window. Still alive?
Yes. You see, I wanted to ask you about that. I mean, I assumed it had been, swept from your memory, but Quinn had said to us that, you sort of gave him a backup plan should his body die. He could kind of be, I guess, transferred or reborn into a new one, and that's the body he has right now.
He kind of looks down at you, then like down at himself, as if he's trying to remember. I'm not sure if that's a thing I kept.
That's fine. I mean, I just wanted to see whether you might remember anything.
Do you have the notes? Kind of gestures.
Yes, I do.
He kind of flicks through them, kind of joining you to face the fire, standing next to you. And he kind of ponders through the pages before kind of giving a smirk. Well, I don't remember it, but I definitely recognize the components to a spell when I see one. I suppose I must have cloned him when he was a kid. All makes sense. Diamond worth 1,000. His finger?
Do you know how the spell works? I mean, did you just make another copy of him, or will? I don't know. I know there are some weird spells where if you destroy a body, it gets reborn into a new body ad infinitum. That'd be inconvenient.
That is more in the phylactery business. This is more just a one and done business. You make a immediate duplication of someone using their DNA, their flesh. And when they die, in whatever form they are in now, their soul or whatever it is that makes us us flows into that duplicate. It was common practice for anyone who thought assassins were after them and had the money to do so. Is that how he's still around?
Yes. At least that's what he tells us. I don't know if he was being honest. I think that would frustrate me more than if he was lying. That shows he's confident in his plan. His whole plan is to, hatch the egg that's up there, use its power to travel back in time, and fix all the problems he caused as king. He wants to do the kingship all over again. Just leave everyone.
He kind of closes the book firmly and kind of hands it back to you. Well, that offers many uncertainties. How do you suppose we start on stopping this?
I don't know. We have to get to the castle. Assumedly he has guards in place, otherwise why would he be so straightforward and honest in telling us his plans? I just don't know what we're dealing with. I don't expect any answers, really. You were enjoying that before. I'm so sorry I bothered you.
He cocks his head a little and gives you a firm pat on the shoulder. You're smart. I'm sure you'll figure it out. And you have many, many people here who are going to help you. Even if they didn't, you'd figure it out on your own. I just wish I had answers for you.
I'm still, thank you. I'm gonna give him a proper hug since there's no one here to judge me for having feelings.
He'll definitely return it.
Suddenly, we're all there.
No!
Watch them and Comic come down the stairs. Hey!
You all get feeble-minded.
Those are feelings!
Too many emotions I've gotta peace out. I have logical thoughts. Facts over feelings. Ugh.
He does kind of, as you're leaving, give you a look of just like he doesn't know, and he feels so bad that he doesn't know.
I know. This poor man. I guess as I'm leaving, I'm gonna. Oh,
I was gonna say, if I hear you leaving, I'm gonna come downstairs and just sit and rest shortly.
for but a moment.
For but a short.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Graham. And I'm going to give him the fun little fratricide book. Bestseller.
He kind of looks at it for a moment without taking it. Just like that moment too long for you just to be holding out a book before he finally just barely grabs onto it.
So now what?
I have no idea.
If you've been forward from the start, if you'd said who you were, I don't think we would have had that whole thing about not trusting you. I mean, Harvey's here, and he's also a baronet, and he hates his family, but we trusted him because he was being open with us.
He kind of chews at the inside of his cheek a bit as he tucks the book into like his shirt. When you make your goal to kill the one man who still knows who you are, maybe I got into forgetting myself a bit too much. I thought that if I knew who I was, then he would too, and he would catch on to my plans.
What?
Oswald.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since he did what he did to my family, I made it my one goal to kill him, to destroy everything that he was. That meant getting close to him. Getting close to wizards, as you know, is hard. Getting a dagger in their back is a lot harder. I had to earn his complete trust.
You pulled through.
And now what?
Excellent question, Graham. Now what indeed? Ah! We're between a bit of a rock and a hard place, as it were. And I will admit, none of my co-workers have, a team of investigators that want to capture them and bring them back to their country and take their book. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly.
He kind of sweeps the grease back and like sits down on the metal bar. Well, we're fortified for now. If they come to us with whatever they have, well, hopefully everyone else here is more into fighting authority figures than you and your friends are.
It's just another thing to worry about, if goodness, we didn't have the big blue thing in the sky, I wouldn't be so concerned. But it seems like I'm on 2 time limits. I mean, who knows when that thing is going to hatch? When it's had its full?
Part of me thinks just to go down there, take the boat, and get out of here.
Oh, when it does explode, I mean, who knows what would happen to us? I mean, I don't know if you've died around here.
He doesn't seem to react to the insinuation.
Running doesn't seem like a half bad idea, really.
What did you think of the plan?
Of Quinn's?
Okay, not.
Nonsense. Mostly. I mean, he's disregarding everyone's lives to save himself. Really convinced it'll work. You know that he'll be safe somewhere else. What did you think, Graham?
He kind of stares at the ground for a while. I think if it didn't involve a crazy sky beast, it would sound a lot better. That thing definitely doesn't make it more enticing. But I get it. I can understand wanting to go back and fix things.
Is this something you would go back to? But yeah.
Oh. You're cutting out a bit.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I hope so. Why is it always in the dramatic scenes when it
No.
does that? Anyways, what did you hear last?
I can't even remember. My brain was...
The last thing I remember saying was to Graham was would there be anything he would want to change?
Oh.
And then sorry I asked. That was uncouth of me.
Yeah, he kind of gives like a scoff of like, yeah, that, of course it was. I know it's easier to believe it won't work, and we should just stop it, right?
I guess. I mean, everyone else is very convinced that we can stop this.
So we're just gonna throw a sun at it?
That seems to be the best plan at the moment. So very comforting to think. I mean, what if we get there and that's the only way to stop it? Throw a sun at it. An impossibility.
Yeah, kind of taps at his book that's like clipped on his belt. Don't exactly have that spell. He kind of like, as he does that, he kind of like flinches a little. He kind of stands up. What about Melody?
You think they could stop it?
I don't like to assume what Melody can do, but I know they're more powerful than anyone I've met.
Well, they need someone. They need to. They would need to know a spell before they do anything. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe they can do miracles now. I don't know.
He sent me to you. I don't think anyone showed him how to do that.
Oh, teleport?
You can.
You weren't
else?
there, and then you were.
I was with Melody, telling him that I needed to go to you guys. More of just saying I'm going to leave and go to you. Walking, you know? And then he's like, alright, here you go. Flick of the wrist, and I was tumbling in front of you all. What if he just did that to that? And points at the big blue.
I assume there would still be a monster that goes out of it. Would he vanish it away somewhere to the bottom of the ocean? I think there'd still be a monster to deal with.
He throws his hands up. I don't know.
I don't know what to do, Graham.
If it's any consolation, I don't think anyone does. So you're not alone in that one.
And I'm gonna leave.
You tell him that, or did he just leave?
Where to?
She teleports out.
Zoom.
Nothing personnel, Graham. I'll take a short rest. I'll do my arcane recovery in my room. There we go. I'm taking up a lot of time. Just if we can do a scene with someone else.
I want to knock on Comet and Silas's door.
I'll open the door.
And I'm gonna take off the sunflower. You're gonna need this.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna grab it.
Oh hell yeah! I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll grab it and I'll be like, I'm gonna keep it at the ready. You're gonna need something new. I'm gonna put it in my book. Actually, Flotsam, I would like to talk to you.
Understood.
I'll be back, Silas.
With a pillow on his head, just thumbs up.
I'm gonna walk out sea-eyed.
You walk out sea-eyed.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like a.
Are you in the room? Or are you like doing the stuff over here?
I am in the NPC house
Copying notes.
by the fire with Sizzle, and I am dedicating everything
Yeah, I see.
to transcribing these spells.
Gotcha.
I might take a break in between the two, but like to like eat, use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna come
busy.
back and then
You're
immediately.
busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna lead over here.
Where'd you go? Oh my god!
The house we haven't been in.
I had my screen like zoomed in.
Yeah.
I was like, where did you go?
Poof.
Ha! Harold, have you seen Comet?
Where'd it go?
Right there.
I know. I asked you for a favor a little bit ago, and I've been trying to write a song. I don't know how it's gonna go after today, but I wanted to see. I wanted to play it. I want to make it better for everyone because that rattled us. And I'm hoping this helps. Can you lay down a beat for me?
Yeah, then I'll lay down a beat. Well, I don't know. I'll play. Yeah, I'll play.
I'll play it. I haven't gone very far. Just let me know how it starts. Here's a little song I wrote. I'm gonna sing it note for note. Don't worry.
Do 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 do.
Be happy. That's all I have so far.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. What's some critique?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. Comment.
Well, I'll keep working on it. I'm hoping it'll help people. And the reason I asked you if you felt comfortable around us was because I was curious as to which face is more comfortable for you.
I don't quite know at this moment. And to be frank, Comet, that option, that consideration to me seemed now in putting things into perspective, it seemed like it didn't matter at all. I think as angry as I understand everyone is, I don't know that everyone truly took Quinn to heart because I think that he's right. I don't know that we know how to stop this thing. And I don't know how to explain what it is that I'm feeling because it's been able to, Ra has been able to explain, and I've been able to intuit the motivations behind the actions of certain people. And I understand that for some reasons it makes sense to cause pain, but generally that amount of pain is proportional to what it is that is sought. And to try and get inside the mind of Quinn, it doesn't make any sense to me. How a person can be okay with all of that pain, that reoccurring heartbreak that I saw in Silas and in Adelaide, and what it welled up inside of you when he mentioned your sister. And sometimes I wonder, because Ra asked me, well, didn't ask me, but I came along with her to do something similar, to erase a portion of the past that would conflict with what she wanted in the future. But she, for all of her faults, has been kind to me. You all have been kind to me. And you've not asked for any pain that I wasn't willing to give. but I was willing to give some of it. So how can this person cause the untold pain of hundreds, people that he doesn't know, pain that he didn't ask for the selfish purpose of undoing mistakes that he didn't seem to care when he was making them? Frankly, Comet, I'm frustrated because I don't understand. And I don't know, after considering that, I don't know if I can not worry and just be happy. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can still have that outlook. And I don't know what we're going to do.
When we arrived here, there seemed to have been a lot of that were confused about you. There seemed to have been a lot of people that thought you were somehow not the same as the rest of us. I've seen what you've been through, at least with us. I believe that we're the same. But there are people that believe everyone is a tool to be used. After coming here, I realized that Fetter, the woman that found me, she didn't think us equals. She thought that we were there for her use. She had a lofty goal as well. And I think Quinn might be viewing everyone's struggle, everyone's pain as unreal because it doesn't belong to him. I know, since I've been here, that the people that they view as tools have goals of their own. Their pain is real to them. The connections that we've made are something that can support each and every one of us. They might be on top, but on the bottom there's a lot more support. If we're all there for each other, then I think we can find a way to be happy. If all our worries are the same, then that makes the solution a lot easier.
Thank you, Comet. I'll have to start thinking of ways that... I guess now the only thing we can do is put all of our heads together and try to think of a way to solve this. We've come so far, and I worry that that won't be enough, but there has to be something that we've missed. At the very least, Quinn knows how we can fix this. And I don't know if maybe the best option would be to try and pull that information from him, but we have to figure out something, because I fear that now that he knows that we are trying, now that he understands the measure of our resolve, I don't know how much more time we'll have.
We might have put a clock on ourselves. But as you said, if he knows a way, that means there is one.
He did say,
So-
come back to me once you figured this all out. I don't know what we're missing, but I think we need to try and search.
I think so too. I need to go make sure that other people know that we're doing this together. And I'm glad you understand. And as
I'm trying
as-
to.
I'm gonna start leaving, and as I leave, I'll say, just so you know, Flotsam, no matter what face you're wearing, I like the way they both smile.
I'll just, yeah. I don't have anything. I don't know what to say.
Hell yeah. Frick yeah, dude.
I know that Flotsam's has a lot, but I have a song that I think might be relevant
Ooh.
to this. If that is okay, I know that we're butting up against time, and I've taken up a lot. I don't want to take up any more time if
That is
necessary, and I can save it until
completely
next
okay.
time. Let me make sure that this comes up. I have to like get my settings correct. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play the guitar at the same time. You can hear both. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I think I'm gonna come back. Is everyone in the I'm gonna come back in here where it's like safe.
Yeah.
And in an attempt to this is gonna be probably one of the saddest songs because Flotsam is feeling very, very upset right now. You might recognize that, I don't know. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I'm absolutely okay with that being a soft exit to a session. I love to think
My
of that
mic's
just
broken.
playing like in the background as like scenes are passing over people. We can see each other doing whatever we're doing in this uncertain time. Starts to rain a little even as the clouds get dimmer.
And to be clear, for the record, for Twitch, that was hurt originally by Nine Inch Nails and then co-opted by Johnny Cash. It is not an original Johnny Cash song, even though most people think it is. It's Nine Inch Nails. All right.
I did for the longest time as well. Yeah, I think with it swelling and everyone kind of like being silhouetted with the music, we're gonna end the session following someone as the music's playing. I don't know if I can be epic and like fade it out in like editing later and do some epic shit. Probably can't. Probably won't bother.
I would just turn the opacity down, and there you go.
Turn the
I
opacity
think that's
down
the
on
real
music.
question. Are you willing to do it?
Yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't
yeah.
be too hard, but you know, like I'm like still like 4 sessions behind on uploading.
If that's the case, I'm gonna knock on Adelaide's door,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could probably leave it there.
Yeah, all right.
If we're ending, if not, I'd love to go. But if we're
I suppose we do still have time if people wanna
That is true.
wanna
I think
hang.
that's a really good spot to end it, though.
Well, we're feeling you gotta go run anytime soon. The Leb, I know you're usually.
I
here
could stick
somewhat
around
soon.
for I could stick around for a little bit longer.
I think
If
maybe
anything,
we could
to
have
just
a comment conversation. Gotta have Adelaide. Yeah, we got one.
Sorry for taking up so much time.
No, this is what this is for.
Not at all.
This is
Yeah.
it.
So you Comet knocks on Adelaide's door.
Yeah, I'll knock on Adelaide's door.
She opens it and just looks so mad.
Can we talk?
What about?
Us.
Okay.
They'll walk in.
Gotta squish yourself a little.
Yeah. Adelaide, I know you've been used to doing everything on your own. And I mean, you've been really good at doing all the stuff we've seen you do. So I'm not confused as to why. But you do remind me of something. I'm gonna reach into my beard, pull out a little acorn. You're just like this acorn.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him, Adelaide. I'm gonna hit him. He did not just call you an acorn.
Everything that it needs, it has by itself. Every possible thing that it would require, it can count on its own to do so. But if it's left alone, it'll always be an acorn. If it accepts help, it can grow into something so much greater.
So what's your point, Comet?
We've seen what Quinn plans to do. If we go at this alone, I don't think we can do this. If we
What do you
each
even mean, go at this alone?
if we each only rely on ourselves, I know that I don't have the answer. So I wouldn't be able to help myself. What I'm trying to say, Adelaide, is I need you to let us in. If we're gonna beat whatever Quinn is going to do, our trust needs to be the thing that's guiding us there.
I don't get you, Comet. Or what? Do you think I'm just gonna open up, some chariot's going to arrive, it's gonna take us all the way to the moon, and we could throw it into the sun? Comet! What's wrong with being an acorn? Have you ever considered that I don't want to be a tree? What makes you think you understand me?
I don't. Because we haven't had the chance to try. If you want to be an acorn, then you'll always be overcast with the shade from other trees. Your dad is really trying his hardest to try to help us. And I know that you might be scared because of how much your dad trusted people and what happened with that. But we have a common enemy. And if you won't trust us for what we've done, how we've shown that we're here for you, then maybe you can trust us another way.
I'm all ears.
I don't expect this to be resolved right away. I don't think I wouldn't want another chariot where what happened last time. But you and Lex have a really good connection. And Lex can do some great stuff. We didn't even know he could do that with what he did to Raw last time. If we try to make each other stronger, I think we can find a solution to this problem. If we each grab onto the sun, we'll only get a little burned.
Well, that was very inspiring. Thank you, Comet. Care so much more for other people. I've been transformed magically.
I didn't use any magic. Think about it, Adelaide.
Oh, I've thought enough. I'm gonna try to sidle past Comet.
Try to get out of the room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave an acorn on the desk. And yeah, we'll walk out. I don't know if. Oh, hang on, Adelaide. Excuse me.
I guess if she sees that you're like going back to your room, she's gonna go to your doorstep and she's gonna very angrily say, "Has it crossed your mind, Comet, that I don't believe in you?"
Take pillow off. Whoa.
I'm not gonna answer.
I mean, your head's so empty anyways, I don't know what I expected. And I'm gonna leave.
Ooh.
You alright? Comment?
I'm okay. I think she's more hurt. She lets on.
It's a really weird way of showing that she cares a lot about us. She tried
Can
really
I do a
hard to fix
perception
this.
check really quick? What?
From where you are, I think it would just be you being able to hear that they're talking. I don't think you'd be able to, like, it would be like that background chat. Unless you get a crit. Let's see if you crit.
There's always an
Let's see if you,
option.
like,
It'd
see if
be
you got
really
eagle
funny.
Come on, crit.
If you crit, I quit.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
Ooh, first one was good. Now you can definitely hear them talking, and you think probably about you given what just happened, but you can't really pick out too much of it. Oh. Do you leave the house, or do you just linger down?
Yeah, I'm gonna storm out in a huff. I'm gonna slam the door.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's just raining a bit out here. Like the ground's definitely clear. It's getting later in the day, so all the mercenaries are kind of lighting up torches, and you can still see Graham sitting where he was before. He looks over to you.
I've made up my mind, Graham.
I think I have too.
I mean, when you're between a rock and a hard place, where else do you have to go?
He kind of stands up, unless you sat down, then he doesn't. But he'll stand up. The grease in his hair ever more present than ever now that it's wet. Like you thought it wasn't possible,
no.
but there's in his expression there is no like smugness. There's no emotion that you see Graham having on every situation. There's just this expression and vibe that kind of just would suck the energy out of any room. I want my family back.
I want to leave.
I think that's where we'll end the session.
Cool. Oh.
Ooh. Let's see where these two acorns go, boys.
This was a rough one. This was a rough one.
Oh yeah, I woke up dreading this because I knew like the amount of stuff I'd have to do. My God.
Love you all. I'm going to go.
Yeah, holy moly.
Later. Bye.
Bye,
All
everybody.
right. See you later.
Oh God, that song though, holy moly.
Holy
And
moly.
this is like between the songs from Fel and like the art from everyone, like holy I got the A team going on here. I need to switch the thing, but yeah, I think we're good to settle this session. 49,
On 50 too.
50 coming up with the what is happening.
Woo!
Oh man,
You might start 2 different campaigns.
Right. the anti-Adelaide episode. Ooh.
Whoa. Well,
Whale.
yeah. I think we can get out of here and digest that everything.
Yeah.
Thank you all for showing up today. I would have been 100% okay putting this off for another 20 weeks while I prepare myself with trying to justify whatever Quinn's trying to do. What?
No, we gotta come at it unprepared to be like, that's dumb, and he's like, I know, but shut up.
People know that are dumb think it's dumb. They gotcha. Teleports away. I'm a wizard. Get away. Away.
I'm not done. You're dumb. Cast Stupefy.
Yeah. Dude, you got hit with the fever and got it slapped on the snap.
Yeah.
He was sweating though. He was like, they're kind of like surrounding me. Like, they're angry now more than ever. Might want a bit of a contingency.
We first saw him.
Yeah. I mean, now you know the antagonist. 50 sessions in.
I was gonna say 50 sessions in.
I mean, we got like 20, 30 more. Let's go.
Yeah. Gosh dang. Evil Adelaide Arc, let's go.
Yeah.
She gets the eye patch this time.
She needs to come back wearing a pirate hat.
She's wearing the Viridian mask.
Oh no.
Because you know what's going to happen? She's going to find out the only way to go home is over the seas. So she's going to have to turn to a life of piracy to get back to where she was.
I mean, if you do run away from the situation, you'll be hunted by the other nations, so you very well could become a pirate. But, you know, yeah, we'll see.
Oh, sorry. Wait,
Oh,
are we still on stream?
Yeah, what's up?
Are we all still on stream?
Yeah. I mean, we could dip right now if we want to talk there.
Yeah, I wanted to mention something before I went, but I want to do it off screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
see you next time later. We're gonna get some cool stuff. Bye-bye.